We had a beautiful summer this year, and a lot of us got to spend some good quality time outside. If you spent some time in your own yard, you may have ended up with a glowing tan, a list of improvements that you'd like to make for next year, and a little something that I like to call pool envy. If your yard is ready for an upgrade, then it's time to call Mike from Aqua Pool. So I'm here today with Mike Gianamore of Aqua Pool. So tell me a little bit about the process. How does it all start?
It all starts with a phone call. There are some people that call up and it's going to happen now. Mm-hmm. There's other people who they call up and they say, we have no idea.
That's probably a lot of people, I would think, too.
And they need a pro.
Yes.
And that's our staff. You will spend more time looking at your pool than you ever will in your pool. You might be reading in the chair, you might be dining by the pool, you might be sitting by the fire pit, but you're going to be around the pool or from the house looking out at the pool more than anything. So it starts with how is this going to look? And then it's all questions and answers and interviews and discussions on how is it going to function and which features that you may not have even known about.
Right.
We'll tell you about them. We're going to make sure your money is spent the right way. Once we build it, it's going to perform the way we said it would. And then if you need any help with it, we're there 7 days a week, 12 months of the year if you need our help. There's a lot of families we built pools for that they said, this is the final house, we're never moving, or we moved to this area because of the grandkids.
Right.
And we want them here.
What are some of the favorite things that you've done?
Well, the entire office will make fun of me because I'm always in favor of the linear geometric rectangles. I like the straight lines, I like the classic shapes. There's one that it's called a perimeter overflow. Okay. So it's a rectangular pool. The hot tub is in the middle of the shallow end. So your toes get wet on your way in. And the spa overflows into the pool. The pool overflows into a gutter system. The gutter system drains into a surge tank. Picture a big fuel tank underground. And then we pump all the water back up into the spa and the pool to make it overflow again. Yeah, so it looks like the fountains outside Versailles in France, but it's a swimming pool in a backyard right outside of Hartford. Okay. You don't open a catalog with what we do. There's no catalog that you choose model A through Z. Everything from the 20 by 40 rectangle to something like this is customized. Where are the steps? How big are the steps? What's the interior finish? What kind of lighting? How many lights? And then once we get to build the pool, the customer service after the fact is a huge part of all of it. We stand behind what we do. When the pool is done, we have a team of people that are out on Saturday afternoons taking care of yards. We're on call on weekends. We do maintenance.
And you do opening and closing at the beginning and the end of the season?
Absolutely. And just like a lot of people don't mow their own lawns, a lot of people don't want to clean their own pools.
So where did you start from though? What are the roots of Aqua Pool?
1970, the company was in its first year of existence, and my father bought a pool.
So he wasn't there yet.
No.
He just bought the pool.
He bought a pool. Like our existing customers, like our new customers, he thought my family, there were 5 kids, would enjoy a swimming pool. He had his real job, that's what we say, and he thought, wow, this really changed my family's life. It really added to the environment. I believe in what this company created for me. He got so entrenched in the business that he then became a partner. The original owner moved to Florida. My father became the full owner of the company. But it's a family business. I work with one of my sisters. Another sister worked there for many years. And we have a staff of people that rivals no one. I work with the nicest, hardest working people you've ever met. I tell people, even though my father doesn't like this line, other than a really well-designed kitchen.
Very important.
There's nothing to bring your family together, to bring your friends and family together like a well-designed backyard pool. People want to entertain, they want to lounge, they want to cool off, and they want everyone together. And that is the goal, and that's what people call us for. They want the family together, they want the friends to be here, they don't want to travel, they don't want to go to the rental house, and they try to create something like this. Maybe you have a fire pit, you're going to be out here in a part of your yard that you wouldn't have used before. You're going to leave the TV behind, hopefully you'll even leave your cell phone behind. You're out here, you're by the pool. Even if you don't get wet, you used the pool. Then, as the sun goes down, maybe you'll turn on the hot tub, maybe you actually will get wet.
dogs and pools, because this particular
We
homeowner
have a few.
has quite a few dogs.
Yes. And you notice when we came in, there was one in the pool.
Yes.
Right.
And they run in and out on their own. It's
Right.
It's
So
great.
in the deep end here, you got big benches.
Yep.
We call them love seats. You could call them deep end benches, even though the pool is only 5 feet deep. Here we go. Maybe, nope. So
Nope.
there's large benches, kitty cornered in each corner, and then you got walk-in stairs.
Uh-huh.
But the dogs with a gunite swimming pool, let them swim. And I know growing up with a pool in my backyard, we had a dog that literally would use the diving board, would jump
that is
and get
so
spring.
much fun.
But it's one of the benefits. People obviously love their dogs. Sometimes a lot
We're
of
kind
dogs.
of surrounded.
Correct. So why not? More than half of what we do is a pool spa combo.
Okay.
And the logic behind the pool spa combo is that the season can be very short. Even though the August we just experienced was very hot, and summers can be very hot and dry, the season's very short. To invest your time and energy, never mind your money, in a backyard pool, we want to extend that season as much as possible. So obviously heaters are a good way to do that. But by having the spa attached, our homeowners will be out here in April. If you ask my wife, she'll tell you October is the best time of year to have a pool. Mm-hmm. People will come out in November and they'll heat up the hot tub. They might not get in the pool. Our job is to educate you as to what's possible, teach you about some things you didn't necessarily know about that might be important to your family, and that you might really want once you learn more about them.
From custom designs to modern facelifts, spas to waterfalls, it seems that if you can dream it, Aquapool can create it. If your backyard is ready to be upgraded to a private oasis, there's only one call you need to make: Aquapool.